start there. Katana Hortopombo and Manuel Balestegui. It looks like there's been a bit of a delay on the start. There's the Estonian man, been serving in the Indian Army since 2016. Comes from Uttar Pradesh, a farming family. Didn't know about rowing. He was kind of running in cricket before he got into the army, and they said, you know, you look tall enough, you can try rowing, and obviously he's not looked back with that Olympic representation. Getting into the sort of AB semi-finals in the Tokyo Games.
Yeah, and the Indian athletes have all said in their bios just how inspiring it is to have other athletes going to the Olympic Games, and that's what they're working towards. So here we are in this repechage. Again, reminder, top 2 to qualify. And it's the Spanish who we can see have got that early lead.
Spanish won the B final in Tokyo, so about 4 or 5 places ahead of the Indians in the Tokyo Olympics. No surprise to see them out in front. Strong Spanish lightweight squad here. Hortopombo, the youngster, just 20 years of age in the bow seat, and Manuel Balestegui, 23, coached by Carlos Garabalosa Aguilera. Highly competitive field, this lightweight men's doubles, isn't it, Greg?
Always a good race, the lightweight men's double, because like you say, highly competitive. If you're a lightweight man or woman and you want to train in the Olympic boat, this is it. They're all concentrated into the double sculls. So yeah, we'll see 2 to qualify, so everything to race for. India and Estonia, they're bow ball to bow ball pretty much. Hong Kong still not out of it. Thailand here can still put some pressure on.
Just see the grimace on the face as the front end goes into the stroke. Balestegui in the stroke seat on the left of your picture. Just taking in as much oxygen as he can. Legs starting to hurt now. They click into their base pace that will take them over this course. There they are in the centre.
Yeah, the strokeman there said he took up rowing in 2014 in Banyoles. He's planning on being lightweight through till Paris 2024. So he wants to put his name on that stroke seat, this Spanish double. Backed up by the 20-year-old behind him, still studying.
So the Indians right up there in second place, ahead of the double from Estonia. Arjun Jat and Arvind Singh sculling as well as they did back in Tokyo, where they grabbed that 11th place. There you see the bowman, Arjun Singh, comes from the Naibas village in the Jaipur district of Rajasthan. Big Indian team here in every sense of the world. They're tall men, they're all from the army, and they have got a very useful lead over the Estonians as we go through 1,000 metres. A lot of racing to come in this, but I guess the doubles from Hong Kong and Thailand will struggle to get back on the pace of this Indian crew.
Yeah, I wonder what this third quarter is going to be like. I think the Spanish look very good up the front there. I can't help thinking the Estonians, who've been tracking the Indians by that half a length, you see it's 4 metres there, will really want to turn the pressure on here in this third quarter. But at the moment, the Indian double, the bodies are rocking really nicely together, aren't they? And
yeah,
they're well connected and resisting the pressure coming from their right.
I don't think the margin has widened any. If anything, I'd say the Estonians might edge back a little bit. I quite like what the Estonians doing at the front end. They're very close to the front end, you know, as that Estonian double that we saw, the open weight double, and they are coming back on the Indians. So we are going to see a really, really good race in this last quarter as Estonia move back into contention for second place.
And you can see it with the stroke rates, 37 strokes a minute from Estonia. But I'm not sure they're moving really. It's half a length. It's been half a length for a while. So Estonia are going for it. India are just resisting that pressure. See the Spanish double possibly getting dragged back into it. I'm not sure if that lead's getting any smaller. It was a 3-second lead through the 1,000-metre mark. We're coming up to the 1500. Will it still be a 3-second lead? I think, if anything, India have closed the gap on the Spanish and are moving away from Estonia.
They did move just as we came in there. That's a great shout. Look, they've got that little clear water gap now.
They've had the best of the third quarter, the Indian double.
Hong Kong, China and Thailand bring up the rear of this race. But it is Spain in the lead. There are their blades that we can see in shot. And the bow, number 2 from the Indian, the best ever performance by an Indian crew was put in the Tokyo Olympics, where they got 11th place. Estonians are coming back now. They are edging back. The overlap, the sort of clear water's gone, and Estonia are charging for it.
It's going to be a really good race, isn't it? As you say, look at the move from Estonia. They're closing their gap. They're up at 40 strokes a minute. The 2 doubles beside them, both at 36. The Indian double will need to respond here. The Spanish will need to respond. It's all really tightening up here, coming into the last 200 metres.
Ooh, this is going to be a fantastic race. The Spanish, I think, are tightening up. Look at their shoulders, Greg. Really, what have they got left? I look to my left.
It looks short, doesn't it? It looks short. It doesn't look so well connected. But they're getting the rate up. It's 42 strokes a minute. Now both the crews from India and Spain have raised the rate. They're all pretty much stroke for stroke.
Estonia have got just a deck to get back on the Indians, but that length has remained there.
I think India are going to hold off Estonia. Estonia went for it early. They're trying to go again. We're coming down to the line. Who's it going to be?
India have just put a sprint in. There we go, Greg. Spain just hang on. India in second place. Great race. Estonia miss out the B final for them. And,
they look more relaxed now than they were in the race, don't they?
They did look
Pressure was really on that Spanish double, but they obviously felt a little more in control of it than we thought they were.
I think the Indians have got to be pleased. They closed the gap between them and the Spanish since the Tokyo Olympics.
Yeah.
Just shows you what the Indian program is doing.
Although they have worked hard. The Spanish look pretty relaxed as we're